Ghislaine Maxwell ubu ngubu ufunze kubera ubufatanyacyaha na Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump ashobora kumubabarira. Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer thinks Donald Trump will pardon her for Epstein-related crimes. There is a good chance.
Lady last week called on Congress to further look into and uncover the truth on the Epstein files, the Epstein saga. Do you believe that there should be a public hearing for more of these Epstein survivors?
I'm okay with it. I think we've had a lot of public hearings. I'm okay with it, but I understand that the women didn't want to go under oath. That's what I heard. That the women, the victims or whatever, they refused to go under oath, which was a little surprising. Now, Melania felt strongly about it because she was accused of that I met her through Epstein, but it turned out to be totally false. It was a false story. It wasn't.
Perezida wa Leta Zunze Ubumwe Donald Trump ubwo yari ari muri White House, umunyamakuru yamubajije ati ese abahohotewe na Epstein bagakwiye kujya imbere ya Kongere ya Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ubundi bagatanga ubuhamya. Donald Trump aravuga ati byakabaye gutyo, gusa igitunguye nuko numvishe bavuga ko banze gutanga ubuhamya imbere y'amategeko barahiye, aricyo bita oath, batanze indahiro yuko batari bubeshye. Ati niyo mpamvu Melania Trump wari umaze iminsi ashinjwa ko njye nawe twahuriye kwa Epstein, akaba ari naho twahuriye bwa mbere, ari we waduhuje, nawe yari yabigizeho ikibazo. Gusa nyuma byagaragaye ko byose byari ukubeshya. Umugore wa Donald Trump, Melania Trump, uheruka kujya imbere y'itangazamakuru, nawe avuga ko ibihuha bimuhuza na Jeffrey Epstein nta gaciro bifite kandi bigomba guhita bihagarara ako kanya. Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer believes President Donald Trump is likely to pardon the convicted sex trafficker and longtime associate of Jeffrey Epstein, according to a new report. I don't know what the percentage are, David Oscar Markus, Maxwell's attorney, told Politico. There is a good chance, and for good reason, that she would get a pardon. Markus described his client as a scapegoat who never would have been persecuted if Epstein had not died by suicide while in prison in 2019, but he said he has not yet spoken to the White House about a potential pardon and suggested she will need to be patient. Maxwell obviously wants clemency, he said. There is no secret about that. I don't think now is the best time to do it with everything going on. Trump previously said he has not given much thought to the possibility of granting Maxwell clemency, but he has not ruled it out. Last year, he told reporters he would speak to the DOJ about it. The idea has been floated as Epstein and his crimes continue to grab the nation's attention. Some have suggested a pardon for Maxwell so she can deter other people allegedly involved in Epstein's crime. A White House spokesperson referred The Independent to the president's previous comment, as well as remarks from Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, during which she said Trump was not considering pardon for Maxwell. A number of lawmakers, particularly Democrats, has expressed strong opposition to the notion of granting Maxwell any way of reprieve. Republican Robert Garcia, a California Democrat, told Politico that pardoning Maxwell would be outrageous, noting that she helped Jeffrey Epstein trafficking young women and girls. The brother of Virginia Giuffre, an Epstein victim who died last year, told NBC News in September that a pardon would be the biggest slap in the face for us as a family and to those girls. I don't think 20 years is enough, he added. I think that people that are able to put that kind of evil out in the world should be locked away forever. The Epstein scandal has dominated headlines like few other stories and haunted the Trump administration for months. Last year, Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, requiring the Department of Justice to release all its documents on Epstein. Although the department missed the law's deadline, it has since published millions of pages, many of which mention Donald Trump and other prominent figures. The House of Oversight Committee is now probing Epstein's network and has interviewed several individuals, including former President Bill Clinton and Ohio billionaire Les Wexner, who had close ties to Epstein. An appearance in the files does not mean wrongdoing, and many people, including Trump, have said they had nothing to do with Epstein's crime. Maxwell lies at the heart of the controversy. In 2022, she was convicted on multiple sex crime charges, including sex trafficking of minors, making her the only Epstein co-conspirator to be tried and found guilty. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison and has maintained her innocence. Last October, the Supreme Court denied her appeal, seeking a review of whether prosecutor has fairly brought the case against her. That decision left the White House as her only remaining path to getting out of prison. While serving out her sentence in Florida, she took part in a lengthy interview with the Department Attorney General Todd Blanche, the president's former attorney. During their sit-down, Maxwell said she never saw Trump engaged in any kind of inappropriate behavior. Shortly afterward, she was moved to a minimum security prison in Texas, a transfer that Trump said he knew nothing about. In February, Maxwell invoked her Fifth Amendment right and refused to answer questions during a virtual appearance before the House Oversight Committee. At the time, Markus said his client is prepared to speak fully and honestly if granted clemency by President Donald Trump. This is a story written by Brendan Rascius in New York on 17th of April 2025, Friday, and published by the independent.co.uk with the title Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer thinks Trump will pardon her for Epstein-related crimes. There is a good chance. Uwunganira mu mategeko Ghislaine Maxwell washinjwe kugira uruhare mu gucuruza abana b'abakobwa ndetse n'abagore abacuruza ku bakire afatanyije n'umunyabyaha wabihamwe Jeffrey Epstein waje gupfa muri 2019 afungiye muri gereza, avuga ko atekereza ko Donald Trump ashobora kuzababarira Ghislaine Maxwell bityo akaba yava muri gereza nyuma yaho yakatiwe imyaka 20 afunze muri gereza. Mu kwa kabiri, Ghislaine Maxwell yagaragaye imbere y'urukiko ariko avuga ko atari bugire icyo atangaza nk'uko The Fifth Amendment cyangwa itegeko rya gatanu ryo muri Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika ribimwemerera. Iryo tegeko rikaba rivuga ko ushobora kutagira icyo usubiza imbere y'ubutabera. Uwunganira Ghislaine Maxwell Markus kandi uvuganira mu mategeko Ghislaine Maxwell avuga ko yagakwiye kuba yaragejeje icyo gitekerezo cyo gusabira imbabazi umukiriya we Maxwell muri The White House cyangwa imbere ya Perezida Donald Trump, ariko kubera ibiri kugenda biba muri iyi minsi ku isi umukiriya we agomba kuba yihanganye. Mu mwaka washize Ghislaine Maxwell akaba yarahuye n'umunyamategeko wa Donald Trump. Mu byo bavuganye, Ghislaine Maxwell avuga ko mu gihe yabonye Donald Trump nta bintu binyuranyije n'amategeko yigeze akora ari kumwe na Epstein. Nyuma y'igihe gitoya amaze kuganira n'uwo munyamategeko, yaje kwimurirwa muri gereza icunzwe gakeya yo muri Texas. Donald Trump abibajijweho yavuze ko kwimurwa kwe nta ruhare abifitemo kandi atari abizi. Iyi ni inkuru yashyizwe hanze n'ikinyamakuru The Independent. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestion, recommendation, or in the comment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Wakoze kubana nanjye, igitekerezo cyangwa inyunganizi wanyandikira muri comment, kandi like and subscribe. Urakoze, ugire ibihe byiza.